The life of a professional athlete is not always as glamorous as it may look. This certainly holds true in the world of professional tennis, and it didn't take long for Rich Benson to discover this.
It's very lonely out on the pro tour. It's not real glamorous. I never made any money at it. I just had a dream. The first 2 years I tried to make it, and you're trying to make it in singles as well as doubles. But after a couple years of doing that and realizing how tough it was, yeah, that's where I thought about it, and kind of my last 2 years was just focused on still playing singles, but kind of focused more on the doubles aspect. At that point, I had improved my ranking to where I could get into challenger events and doubles every week, and was looking forward to playing the majors, U.S. Open and Wimbledon that year before I quit. I played 32 tournaments, and about 25 or 6 of them were out of the country. So those are week-long tournaments, so I'm spending 25, 26 weeks out of the United States. But I remember afterwards, just feeling kind of empty inside that, I'm getting on a plane and I'm going to fly back to the States because I got a special exempt to play in a bigger tournament. I remember just kind of looking around going, I'm not happy. I'm not happy. So I was kind of looking at some other things to fill that happiness rather than relying on God. Is my life going to be about just wins and making me look good or making me famous, or does God have another plan for my life?
After leaving life on the tour, Rich finally settled down. However, God still had a unique plan for him in a place he never would have expected.
Coach Marin said, well, I know Chris Johnson at Liberty is looking for an assistant coach, and you might want to talk to him. A couple of days later, we were in the car. My wife and I were in the car, and we came up and had some conversations with Coach Johnson, and just after being here, I remember, it was one of those kind of hard things, but realizing that this is where God was bringing us. God's planned cool stuff for you to do, but He doesn't tell you where you're going to go. He just says, trust me. I just told my wife, I said, if I'm going to coach, I don't know why I'd want to coach anywhere else. And this seems to be where God's leading us.
In the end, Rich would find his place at Liberty, thus fulfilling the desire to mentor tennis's next generation.
What does it mean to share these things? It just feels like, I'm completing a purpose that God's, put within me, to share my experiences with the next generation. And I love coaching, and I love working with the guys and helping them be better at their tennis, but incorporating the faith aspect and take a line from the Chariots of Fire. I believe God made me for a purpose, but He also made me fast. And when I run, I feel His pleasure. It's a lot of fun and a lot of motivating, to feel like you can honor God through your sport.